So we are going to be trading a very small scalp pre-market. Posting this on YouTube. Okay. Looking for a small scalp. I'm not interested in catching large ranges. Twitter. YouTube. So we have about 2 minutes until the session starts. Again, I'm on a demo account. So this is going up on YouTube, and I'm gonna be taking another trade between 8:30 and 12 for my personal development. But we might have a long condition here. Long condition failed. I'm not interested anymore. But yeah, I'm just gonna state something, and you might find this very useful. I don't care if you trade support and resistance, CRT, ICT, John F. Kennedy. I don't care. Trade what you want. Trade what works for you. If you find profitability with support and resistance, bang. Okay. Must be random, right at 7. Checking news now. I believe, yeah, there's news at 8:30. I don't care if you trade support and resistance. I don't care. Watch it come down to um, let me write these levels down. My interest is seeing it drop down to 21 3 4 9 50. So anytime I mention a level, you want to write it down on a piece of paper, and then you look at the side here for the levels, and you're gonna see it hopefully play out. But as I was saying, I don't care what you trade, as long as you use risk management, it will work perfectly. Because on Twitter, I tend to pick on people a lot. There it is. I tend to pick on people a lot based off of how much they rebrand things. Like, I'm gonna use CRT for an example. As an example, CRT is just a rebranded concept for SMC, ICT, whatever. And it's just annoying to see that you're taking something that works and you're renaming it, rebranding it, calling it yours. I'm actually gonna go through my Twitter because some joker thought he was funny. And I'm gonna see if I could find the comment this joker posted. It was funny, but it annoyed me at the same time. But yeah, some guy said, I don't think I could find the tweet, but some guy said that there's not one way to make money in these markets. There's multiple ways, and I understand that there's multiple ways to make money. And if I could find the post that he posted, he said, you being 17, you probably don't understand that there's multiple ways to skin a cat. Something like that. My reply to that is, when you're driving a car, right, and you're going very fast, I think I just found it. Okay. So I commented on a guy saying about CRT, and he said, at the end of it, he said, make sure to follow to benefit me. That's something I hate because honestly, let's be honest. If I'm gonna follow you, you're benefiting, not me, right? And I said, yeah, sure, out of all the influencers, we have to follow you so we benefit. Go sleep. And he said, why are you always picking on me? Why are you always picking on me? He said it more aggravated, but because I'm trying to be family friendly, I can't say exactly what he said. And I told him, because you're driving because you're driving people to lose their money. Plus your content is rebranded ICT, which is more than enough reason to throw crap at you. And then some joker just decided, with 0 followers, decided to say, so if it's rebranded ICT, then you're also saying ICT is driving people to lose their money. Also, you know there is more than one way to skin a cat, and it's not just your way. Being just 17, I understand you don't know that. My response to this guy is gonna be, when you're driving a car, right? I just have my driving lessons, so I'm gonna use that analogy. And you're going at speed. And you want to stop. You want to brake. You want to stop the car. You could either push down the clutch. The right way is to push down the clutch and then push down the brake, and the car stops. Or you could pull up the handbrake and the car stops just the same. So my question to you is, which way is the correct way to stop a car? Clutch and brake or handbrake? Well, both of them work, but the proper way is clutch and handbrake. That's the point. So if some joker comes and tells me, No, that's wrong. My way, handbrake. Yes, it works, but that's not the proper way. That's not how it's been taught for generations, right? That's not how people found success. You know, it could either damage the car or damage your understanding about driving, whatever, right? And I'm actually gonna post this. I'm gonna tweet back to him. And this guy, he thought he was being funny, saying, "Oh, you're just 17, you don't know that." Shut your mouth, mate. But yeah, I hope you got the analogy because it really resonates. It really sticks to what I'm saying, like to the whole context. I'm not even gonna reply. I don't have the time, man. I'm not wasting my time. But yeah, so that's my problem with rebranded things, right? When you're rebranding something, you're taking something that already works, changing every aspect about it. Like with CRT, this guy, he talks about candle range theory and then turtle body soup. What's a turtle body soup, brother? Like the name is already stupid enough coming out of ICT's mouth, saying turtle soup. I have never seen a turtle soup. It's just buying above old highs and selling below old lows. And again, I have to give credit to ICT because he says it all the time. He didn't come up with that concept. He took it from someone else. I need to get used to putting my labels in the chart. He didn't come up with that concept. He took it from someone else and remodeled it and made it better. And you can see it's better. It's not overcomplicated. It sticks to people. People understand it, right? There's a higher win rate to the whole strategy. So when you come and tell me turtle body soup, you're buying something ICT already said. You don't need to complicate it. Turtle body soup. Come on, man. Like again, if it makes money for you, well and good. But that's not the proper way. People have been learning turtle soup properly and the rebranded better way from ICT for 10 years plus. I'm not gonna listen to some Mickey Mouse person with 10,000 followers saying turtle body soup and now I have to start my learning curve all over again. No way. No way. So of course I'm gonna throw crap at him. I need to watch my language because I am not trying to cuss on YouTube. Of course I'm gonna throw crap at him. And what aggravates me even more is that people defend him. Right? For example, very stupid analogy. But if ICT, right, he posted his video about inversion fair value gaps. And I come along and say no, it's just support and resistance. I'm wrong there for calling him out about rebranding support and resistance because clearly more people understand the inversion fair value gap. There's loads of other people making money with inversion fair value gap rather than support and resistance. So calling him out on that is dumb. But if his concept of inversion fair value gap isn't benefiting anyone, then yeah, call him out on it. And stand proud, loud, and tall about calling him out. But yeah, I guess stupid people will stay stupid. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm trying my best to help me people. But if they don't want to be helped, then that's fine. Actually, it's even better. No condition in the market. Nothing looks interesting to me. Am I annoyed I missed this move? No, because I didn't train my eye. I'll probably backtest and find something, a way that I could enter and exit a trade. But so far, I haven't seen anything play out yet. But that's the most annoying part when it comes to Twitter. You have the really nice guys where it's kind of like a brotherhood and you just talk about things. You might disagree with the other person, but there's no name calling in between. It's like, okay, you believe X, I believe Y. I respect it, you respect it, and we live on. But then there's these other guys that have a hard-lined opinion. They know it's wrong, but yet they still decide to stick with it. Like if I come and tell you, should I use that example on YouTube? No. If I tell you burning trees are bad, you know it's bad, and you're gonna still argue about it. Like, come on, man. May the Lord bless me and you at the same time, bro. Like, why? Why? You're just making my life more annoying. And you're making yours more annoying as well. So what's the point? Why are you doing it? Plus, you're damaging other people. That's the worst part. Because if you find success, like let's say I had to backtest CRT, find profitability with it, and I'd be consistent with the CRT model, for example. I still wouldn't promote it because I know it's just ICT's lecture, one of his lectures, rebranded, and people are most likely gonna understand more that lecture rather than mine. So I'm not gonna promote mine, although I have found profitability with it, for example. Not saying I have. I've tried CRT, I flopped with it. Actually, I've never been that dumb to try it. But anyway, you get the point. Like, if I find consistency with it, I'm still not gonna teach it because I know it's rebranded. It's ICT's content. But yeah, it is what it is, man. I can't do anything about it. So my next point of interest, going back to what I'm seeing, we've taken out the um, 21,349.50 level. We've taken that out, which is 349.50 level, which is somewhere here. This area here. Somewhere here. And now my interest is going to 21,359.63. So write that down. Write that next digit. Cross out the other digit, other level that I called, and write this one down. 21,359.63. Now again, I'm trading the CFD, so it might be different for your Nasdaq futures, but I'm trading the CFD. I don't have live data yet. I soon will. So this might be a tape reading stream if I don't find the setup. But again, this model will appear every session, so I'm safe. Now, yeah, let me use this candle. 2.37.4.38. I'm writing things down on a notepad so I can call them out when they come to pass. So whenever you hear me say ugh, it's because I made a mistake in my calculations, or I made a mistake in general. So forgive me for the background noise. Okay, so I have 3 levels in mind now, and I'll let you know when once we come to them. But the first level I'm looking at is 21,359.63. Write that down, look at the side, and watch it come to pass. Should it play out as I'm imagining? But then, of course, I might be wrong. So we'll see. Doesn't matter. But these levels are where I think the market's going. And again, I'm not going for big, beautiful trades. I'm not doing that yet. ICT's content is way too good for me to just give it out or give out my understanding. And again, some of you are going to dislike me for it, and that's okay. I completely understand. I don't, but it's okay. Because the only reason I don't give it out that easily is because people are toxic, people are annoying, and they're entitled to things, right? Again, I have 5 years of experience in these markets. I remember I had to wake up at school for school at 6 a.m. and my dedication goes as far as staying up till 3 a.m. to study ICT concepts. So I'm not giving out that hard work for nothing, for free. This is as far as I'm gonna go. Calling out levels, and if you want to learn what I'm looking for, go back into your charts and see what I used and put in the same hard work. So now this is not a trade idea or a trade setup, but I'm looking at for an entry. I'm not gonna enter, this isn't my model, but for an entry I'm looking at 21,345.75. I want to see price repel higher from here. We've already crossed it and that's more than enough. Now I'd like to see it deliver to 21,359.63. This is not a high probability setup, that's why I'm not taking it. It could rip lower very easily. That's why I'm not considering it. I'm not even going to entertain the idea of pushing a button on this idea. But yeah, that was the teaching. This is as far as I'm going to go. I'm not mentioning what PD array I'm using or why I wanted to go higher. I'm giving the levels, and you're lucky I'm giving the levels. Go study. That's all I'm saying. I'm not giving away for free. No way. No way. I'll open up a mentorship. Um, in a couple of months, I need to be 18 to open up a mentorship because I checked and they're asking for identification. Now, I know for a fact that if I give them my identification right now, being 17, they're gonna say you're too young. So I'm gonna wait until I'm 18. But yeah, I want to see price go up to 21,359.63, and if it fails, even better. That's why you shouldn't copy the things I'm saying, because I'm most likely wrong. So whenever you're watching my content, it's just study. Do not copy anything I do, because again, as much experience as I have in these markets, I have 5 years of experience. I'm bound to become an animal in these markets, and that's fine. um 5 years of experience is still too little to be teaching. Like teaching as such, telling you XYZ's gonna happen, do this, do that. That's, you don't have enough experience to do that. You have enough experience to call out levels and seeing if they play out. There, fair enough. So the idea of having a long at 21,345.75 got wrecked, and that's why you don't copy, that you don't buy these levels. Just study them. I don't want, if you, I swear, if you come to my Twitter or my YouTube saying, you misleading prick, you made me lose money, I'm gonna laugh at you so hard, because I'm literally telling you, don't copy me. I don't have enough experience to tell you buy here, sell there. Now, what I want you to do, hold on, let me close my curtain. Bang. What I want you to do, listen to what I just said. Don't copy me. I don't have enough experience. When you see guys with 2 years of experience telling you, buy here, sell here, buy here, sell here, do you really think they care if you lose money or not? They're just trying to make a buck off of you joining their mentorship or going to their signals. And to a certain degree, it's fine. To a certain degree, it is fine. But I need light, so I have to open them again. Ugh. It's very nice, huh? Very nice day out. I might go for my lesson today. And by lesson, I mean I'm gonna grab my mom's car. I'm gonna grab my mom, and we're gonna go for a drive. And I'm driving. No license, nothing. But that's how you practice. That's how you practice. That's how you learn things. By doing it. Go and do it. Damn, we moved a lot. F. That's another instance where I say F. But yeah, I'm ending the stream at 8:30. So if I don't have a trade entry by 8:30, I'm gonna title this as tape reading. I'm most likely not gonna have an entry before 8:30 because again, the economic calendar is telling me to trade after 8:30 because it's YouTube and I want to get it over and done with. I'm trading before 8:30. I have enough experience to do that. I'm not telling you to do that. So again, don't take my advice on that. If the economic calendar is telling you trade after 8:30, the best setups you're looking for are most likely going to happen after 8:30 if the calendar is telling you so. Because again, yesterday was CPI, and I again, typically you don't want to enter before CPI. You don't want to enter before CPI because it's if you're a scalper, you're gonna get stuck with consolidations. And I went ahead and took a couple shorts in price action before CPI. That's not recommended. I just wanted to post my first YouTube video. I didn't feel like waiting for the PM session, so I took a trade before CPI. Now, I'd like to see it deliver price to 21,310.63, and I might take an entry here. Probably wrong on this trade because we are in a deep discount and I'm shorting in a deep discount. But again, that's like a 10% chance out of 100, so I'm willing to take that risk. If I could pyramid one more. There it goes. I keep saying don't copy me, but I just remembered I'm not doing live sessions. I'm recording things. So you can't even copy me, even if you wanted to. Stop fill, that's fine. So my interest is at, I still think it's gonna go lower. I think this was just a minor stop out, premature entry. But if we do go higher, I'm looking for 21336.50. I still think this area is nice to go for. These arrows are gonna confuse me, so I'm gonna take them off. So shorting, even if you're scalping, shorting at a deep discount is not ideal, of course. delivered, so let's go higher. So it delivered to 21,336 and 50. Now I'd like to see it if it starts turning around, going lower, or if it stays light and goes higher. Today, I don't know. I might go either drive and learn how to drive or gym because I haven't gone gym for 2 days. And I do not want my body to get used to relaxation. No. No, 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 no. So, um, yeah, but we are in a 50-50 condition, honestly, because again, price could come down to 21,310 and 63. Or we could go up to 21,359 and 63. So we'll see. We'll see. So again, this is one of the opportunities I'm gonna pass because we now have a condition to go lower, but it's not one that I back tested a lot. So I'm just gonna let it slide. I'm okay with taking a loss. Online, shared, done and dusted, rather than me using logic I haven't understand fully yet. Uh, we'll see. We'll see. Because I've seen this happen a lot. I've seen what's happening now happen a lot. So I might take a trade, I might not. Depends. So this is for your notes. When in discount, right, we were trading from this range to this range. Would it be ideal to enter short here? No. So wait. Again, you have all of these things running through your mind. This is the hard part about trading. You have all of these things running through your mind, saying, should you go up? Should you go down? Should you do this? Should you do that? And it's a bit challenging to juggle all of them. But again, I'm not worried. I know this is just demo. I know I'm trading in a low probability, what's it called? Low probability condition. It's before news, so you're gonna take a stop out. And that's fine, I understand. But again, me being me, I don't feel like waiting for the PM session. So I'm just gonna trade pre-market and post this video. Because in the PM session, I'd like to spend time with my family and friends. And that's the best part about trading. You could do that if you want to. Nothing wrong about it. Okay, so this is one that I like. Um, I'd like to see it if we do want to go down to 21,310.63. If we do want to go down there, I'd like to see it go down now. And quickly and aggressively. Now, just for your benefit, when I'm talking about, for example, this level here, and I say I want to see it go up to, because I know now this is going to be hindsight on YouTube. Just write down the levels I say and click the side, watch them go like this. I'm just clicking the arrows on my laptop and see if the levels I call out are being delivered or not. But now I think that it's more likely we go down to 21,310.63. So now from this point, what you want to do, once you're done from work, school, whatever, you stop here when I say the level and you start moving candles, and that gives you a candle by candle basis. So this candle, it breaks lower, next candle it goes higher, and you're just watching it. Okay, this is nice. No way. My model affords me to trade, to take 3 losing trades. After 3 losing trades, I'm out. So that was 1 losing trade. If I lose this one, I'm allowed to take another one. And if I lose that one, then I guess I'm just done. If I could get one more pyramid, it would be ideal. But that's fine. Now notice, this is all about developing your model. Since I knew that we're in a very ugly range here, right? We're in a discount and we're shorting at in a discount. I didn't go ahead and use huge leverage, right? I was okay, I was comfortable with the leverage I used. I'm looking to enter with 3 contracts in here. I'm probably not going to get afforded by it, so this either covers my loss or gives me a bit of profit. Yeah. would have entered 4, but again, I don't want to pyramid on a losing trade, so because this could be a loss as well. No guarantees. That's my last pyramid. I'm not looking to pyramid again. And since I am losing, well, since I am using heavy leverage for contracts, this would be my last trade if it's a loser. And we'll just tape read the rest of the session. And I'll call out the levels, but I won't push any buttons. I want to make sure my stop loss is right in place. Which is there. So now I'm gonna need quick responses from the market to go lower. Otherwise, I'll be offside and I'll cancel the trade. Focus on the candle. See what it's telling you, if it wants to go higher or not. And again, worst case scenario, you get stopped out. You set a stop loss for a reason. I'd like for this candle to be a down close as well, because then it's showing me that this is just to scare people out. I like that response, so I'm gonna stay with it. And again, me saying, okay, me saying I like that response just comes from experience using the model multiple times. So you might not like that response, and if that's okay, you by all means close the trade, do whatever you want. The fact that we went this far down tells me that we're most likely gonna stay lower and not go any higher from here. Just cause I'm a scaredy. Okay, never mind. Up, do it. Bang. Now we can reduce risk because a partial has been taken. and preferably with your first partial, which in this case is $5. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. I would say put your risk down to $5, but again, you're asking to get stopped out. I'm gonna move this here because of the spreads, since it's a CFD. They tend to screw you over much more. You see how far it had to go past this level to fill me. That's not ideal. Another partial taken, so you could reduce risk. I wanted it there. And now, whatever happens, happens. I don't care. Took some losses. Yep, I'm completely fine with what happens. If I wasn't, I'd close the trade now. But what made me not close the trade here is that we had loads of confluences and loads of I don't call them as such confluences, but what's it called? Factors. Loads of factors that are telling me price is very likely to go lower. We had, I'm not even gonna say the levels, no, because then you'll see my entries. But we had around 3 factors, and 1 failed, but 2 held. So that's why I had to wait to see which ones are gonna fail and which ones won't. We had 4, but it's okay. It's fine. I like speed and dynamic prices here. We could wick up a bit higher, but from there, it's big, down close candles. Bang. Reduce the stop a bit more. Since it's just one contract, I'm gonna be extra. I'm gonna demand more from price. I'm gonna demand precision on the tick. But this is how you become profitable. Notice how much I lost here. So I entered short here. I lost 6 points there, but I made back 20. So who cares about my loss? So we're going to deliver to 21,310.63. Hopefully, we've moved this far down. Imagine we don't fill me, like we don't hit the target. Bit more, just a bit more. No, I'm not doing that. Yeah, I'll give it this much range. Stop fill. Of course, of course. So I think first trade, yeah, 2 units, I lost $13. with this alone I made them all back. And then I had this to profit, this to profit, and this to profit. So hopefully you enjoyed. Study hard, watch these lessons as such lessons, tape reading sessions, and what I'm looking for, the levels I'm calling, watch them, pay very close attention to them, because there's behind the levels I'm calling, this is all I'm going to say, and then I'm going to close it. Behind the levels I'm calling, there's reasons to why I'm calling them, okay? And the more you study, the more you practice, tape read, the more you'll understand what I'm looking for. Again, if you want to learn my model. But on my YouTube and my Twitter, I'm only giving away small pieces. But yeah, with that being said, hope you enjoyed. Stay safe, good luck, and good trading.